Hi everybody, welcome in. My name is Lisa with Omega Specialties. Welcome to Friday Favorites. I'm glad to be here to be able to participate with you guys today. I'm going to do a couple of cute little crafts for y'all. My phone said, my phone said 1 o'clock. I panicked. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm late. I'll let Sherry finish up over there. We will go over the line up in just a minute. I've got my front door open, back door open because it is so nice today. 60 degrees. Can't complain about that, can we? A nice day to do some spring cleaning. Hi, Quarantine in East Tennessee today. It is a nice day to do some of that. How are you all? Really missed seeing you all and being here. Glad I could be here today. Hello. Hi, Giselle. How are you? I'm doing a couple crafts today. I'm going to do one for that Erin with Erin's Crafted Lights, and I know her page has changed, but I can't remember what it is now. I know it, girl. And it's beautiful today. It is Liz. So, oh, is it really? Oh, girl. I would like to bring you here right quick because it's 60 degrees. The sun is out. It rained yesterday and early this morning, but it's really nice here today. You can probably see the light coming in my back door back there. Hi, Tamara. Oh, Giselle, can't let it just shut because the wind blows. But that front door will be open. How is everybody? Need to catch up a little bit. How are you all doing? I'm doing okay. I'm going to do a Reba Rose print today, and we're going to do one that Erin did, made for me a while back, and I'm going to do for a sweet friend of mine in remembrance of her daughter. So, welcome to Friday Favorites. Hey, Carol, how are you? I'm going to have to, what was it, that Star Trek with Scotty? Beam me up, Scotty. I'll beam you over here in just a minute. Oh. I'm thankful the Lord has given us this day to enjoy, right? Beautiful, beautiful day. And, okay. So, Hobby House Crafts by Sherry started us out today, and then, I know you do, girl. I know you do. Then you have me at 1 o'clock. At 2 o'clock is Creative Roots Art with Corey. 3 o'clock is just Sweet Giselle with Your Craft Cottage. 4 o'clock is Handmade with Love by Loretta. 5 o'clock is Endell's Craft Escape. 6 o'clock is Designer Roadkill. 7 is Simply Best Designs. 8 is Done by Me. 9 is Crafting with the Sassy Cheese with our Deb. And 10 o'clock is Christy's Craft Cottage. Hello, Gloria. How are you? So, I'm going to start out by painting both of these. Hey, Loretta. It's a brand new thing. Thank you for spreading the love of Snow White. Because I want both of these to pop, especially the one. I know we do, right? Gotta stop beating like this. Yep. We do. Indeed we do. And one of the ones I'm doing has got daisies. And I got these from Temu. Can y'all see those? This is actually they're all attached, but this is so pretty to enhance our projects with. And it's really very inexpensive to get them from Temu. I also have some, y'all know I love lace and I love butterflies, so there's that. Hello, Gloria, welcome in. Hi, Kimmy, how are you? So, you know, we're gonna, I've got to find my little scissors so I can open this. I have found that instead of getting that paint mess all over you, if you can just go in, and I have opened just the middle of it and squirted it as well. But I just take that like that and get us a wipe and get it off my scissors and off my fingers. So how is everybody doing today? I know Giselle's got snow. How is everybody else doing today? How is your weather? Loretta, how's your weather? You got cold weather too? Do you have cold weather also? So what I decided to do, we've got some Distress Oxides that we can use later on, but let's go ahead and get this, especially the fronts of these. I know. So we're going to do, I'm going to move this over so you can see what I'm doing. We're just going to paint this and get this. I think the edges would be pretty on the one to be pink. And I have this new, it's new to me. It's Pink Cloud, but it looks kind of peachy to me. So we may just use one of our regular pink colors for that. 81 and beautiful. It's not 81, but it's sure beautiful here too, Carol. I can't complain today. I cannot complain. And poor Giselle's got snow. Bless her heart. Up after me is Corey. And then Giselle. And there's so many talented crafters coming up after me. So guys, you don't want to miss. Stay with us today if you can. We would love for you to do that. Gloria's got somebody tearing her bathroom down and putting it back together. So, Gloria Phil's Farmer does, anyway. Whew. And it's not been a good experience so far, so I hope things are going better. Hi, Lois. How are you? I know when I lived in Nashville that I had a bathroom about like the size of hers, and I know the size of hers because I've been in her house so much. But so we paid $11,000 a day. The floor was at an angle, wasn't even level when they got done. It is hard to find a contractor that really is truly a legitimate contractor that knows what they're doing, even if it's contracted through Bath Fitters or whomever. Of course, I had mold in mine, and I had to have that removed first, so it took a lot. Hi, Linda. How are you? Come on in, everybody. All right. I hear my thing out there. My wind chime out there. Do y'all hear it? So we're just putting some Snow White on the very front of this to get our prints down on here. Oh, no, Tammy, I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. Anyway, thank you for not giving up and trying again, right? Let's see. Move some of this other way. I'm going to have to have this stuff up here. Okay, let's get this dried. It is a circus, I'm sure. Oh, I know it is. I don't even envy you, sister. I don't. Oh, my mercy. Everything's falling. Okay. Magnesium spray? I've never heard of that. Huh. I've never heard of magnesium spray. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Hey, Lindell. Lindell will be up at 5 o'clock. At her normal time. So, let me show you the prints I'm going to do. And I'm probably going to do this one in the far corner. These are Riva Rose. I love these. They're so pretty. But there's the one I'm going to do, probably, for that one. I am. And then we're going to do this one. From Miss Erin. The angel with the... Ooh, got that one. I keep hearing cars. I probably should close that door so I won't get a distraction. Hello, Raimi, how are you? Hello, Kathy. I know, gosh. Let me see. I think that for this one, we're going to use, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on this because we're done with it. Hi, Corey. How are you? Corey's going to be on up after me with that beautiful painting that she does. We never get tired of watching Corey paint, do we? We just don't. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab us a plate. Puts a little bit of this tea rose. Antique tea rose color down. And I'm just going to take a sponge and go around this with that color. And just kind of be careful not to spill over here. Corey, how's your weather? Do you have snow too? It's hard to believe that much. There's that much difference in our weather, but you know, we do live, some of us, quite a distance apart. See how pretty that is to go with our little lady. And we're gonna put some gems on her from Totally Dazzled. Aren't you glad somebody came back in and took over for Natalie? And I was so tickled to see that. I know. I don't have paintings to finish, but I've sure got crepes to finish. It just. I like using one of these little bitty brushes like this because you're able to get in there without going onto the surface you've already painted another color. So, let me just. We've got all of our corners here. All right. I'm going to put that in water. Water. All right. We've got nothing here to do our yellow with. I'm just not sure what yellow I want to do. Let's see. I know I have a lot of yellow than that yellow, and I see it, I think, down here. All right. Let's dry this pink around the corners here. I ended up getting it on the top a little bit anyway. Hi, done by me. How are you? I'm sorry, I can't remember your all's first names. How are you all? I don't remember your names, but I remember the beautiful creations that you make. I've really enjoyed watching them. I'm sure you all do too. So we're going to put this summer porch on this other one. Maybe. Hang on just a second. There we go. Marilyn and John, thank you. Marilyn and John. And I've heard that. I don't know how many times I've heard somebody call them by name, and I just couldn't remember. Thank you for saying that. Really enjoy watching you. And sometimes I have to catch you on the replay the way I work, but I do watch the replays, always. So we're just going to put this yellow on here. Hi, Dan. How are you? Okay. These Dollar Tree, this one is a Dollar Tree wood piece. And they are kind of, hi Tamara. They are rough sometimes, and I sanded them before the live. They're still can be kind of rough around the edges. It is about 65 degrees here today, and I welcome that. It's so nice to have a. Yesterday I was taking food out all day long, and it was dreary, and me and Glory both were. It was rainy. It was raining all day. It was just rainy. It was a terrible. But like I told this guy that came in yesterday to the store, I said, you know, you got to have the rain for the flowers in the gardens to grow, right? Even though we don't really like, our bodies kind of react to the cold rain sometimes, and we don't like it. But it's still got, you know, sometimes got to do it, right? All right, so let's see. We're going to dry that, get a small punch out. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it seems like Maryland that I remember y'all being in a cold part of the United States too. We got a great lineup for you guys today. If you've not joined Friday Favorites, please do that. Thank you, Kippy, for allowing me to be able to be here today. When this dries, I'm going to just a couple of these edges that I don't like how they look. So we're going to try to sand that a little bit more. They just look so rough. Yuck. But there's our yellow. And you'll understand a little bit more. So we're going to put our, we'll cut this out. Hi, Narelle, how are you? Welcome in, honey. Narelle's our friend from Australia. Always glad when she can join us and she can catch us live. She can't always do that, but sometimes she can, so I'm always just tickled when she can come in and be with us. And a lot of it's my fault because I'm not always here when with you also. Or I come on really early in the morning and get to catch replays, but that's okay. We appreciate that just as much. Okay. So we're going to do that. That one there. And this one, the way that it's printed, you got this one, you got two small ones. I like how Erin did that for me. Actually, when she did that, the girl's hair was a different color, and my friend needed that to be like an auburn color hair. And so what she did is she went in and changed the hair color for me. I just appreciated that so much. This is Mom's 35. And this is for a dear friend of mine that lost her daughter. And it says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. And we know joy's coming in the morning, don't we? We do know that. So, I had thought about doing wreaths and flowers, but I thought these here, if I can open this up for you, we can see it. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Hi, Barbara Todd. How are you? This is like to cut these off as you need them, but look how pretty that is and how that will go with these pretty little daisies. They're going to be really pretty. Be very pretty today to go with this. And we will put us a little bow and stuff on here, but let's go ahead and start by getting our Mod Podge on here. And I'm hoping I'm taking my time enough to where I don't get done early, because I'm bad for that. And so the blue that's in here, I like to put these knobs on so these I got from Amazon. Isn't that pretty? Aw, congratulations, Gloria. That's great. With these little knobs, we're going to put some hot glue and some Happy Body Gel to hold that on there. Let's get our Mod Podge down. And I use a fan brush. I get these from the Dell I Struggle with Brandy. I love what these are made from. The glue does not stick in these at all. So we're going to go ahead and get our Mod Podge down on our surface. Now I'm going to move this so y'all can see. I continually put that in the way so you can't see. Not intentional. We'll go ahead. There we go. I always forget that last little one there. And I need to get I've cut down a piece of our stuff that we put this down with to size. I am too. I'm so glad. It's so good to see you, Barbara. It is. So happy to see you. It's going on all day, guys, so stay with us. You don't need a great deal of Mod Podge. I used to think, when I first started crafting, it was so funny. I used to think that it took a mountain of Mod Podge and a mountain of hot glue. Let me tell you, some projects that when I first started, it was so funny how much hot glue I put on there. And I look back now and think, oh my goodness, what was I even thinking? You know what I mean? It's so funny. But you learn as you go, right? And this will stand up. These will be shelf sitters that will stand up on their own. So, yes. I have 5 biological grandchildren and 2 step, and so my youngest one was born. She's about 7 weeks old now. Baby Riley, yeah. Just like Corey's dog. Just like Riley, right? Yeah. I keep this sheet in here so I won't lose it. I almost did this one. Look what a pretty print this is for Easter. I almost did that one. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that beautiful? But I needed to do these couple of things to get these done, so I thought I would do this today. I know it's in here because I saw it earlier. Oh my gosh. It's in one of these folders. Okay. Yep, there it is. I keep it in there so I always know where it's at. I don't, that way I don't lose it. And I know where it is. Alright, let's go ahead and put our, we can put our print down here. Why did that turn off? We got to wait a minute. So while we're waiting on that, I don't know if I must have hit that one too many times. Y'all, Erin's Crafty Lights, and she's changed her page name. If anybody knows what her new page is, please put it in there because I can't remember what it is now. But I can't remember what it is. But she made that for me specifically. So and that just is for a friend of mine, it's a remembrance of her daughter. So not to be doom and gloomy, but it brings joy to us that have lost loved ones to see things that remind us of them. It's not always a bad thing. Right? Okay. Cut that out while we're at it. And so we've got these other three that we can do, and even on the back of this, you could even put another one if you wanted to. Hi, Catherine. How are you? They are pretty prints, both of them. This one. It's going to be. It's just a little bit. I don't have a board quite as small as I need, but we're going to put some butterflies and stuff over here. It's gonna be pretty when we get done with it. Hopefully you all will like it. Okay, let's move this to the side for a second. I'm gonna bring this over so you guys can see what I'm doing. Again, I'm just gonna make sure that we are centered, and I'll just hold my hand there. Try to get that started, and then move on around to this side. And that ensures that it doesn't move on us. You don't want it to move for sure. And that. Now that's what that looks like on our board. I think that is such a pretty little print. It's got Psalm 30, chapter 30, verse 5 at the bottom. Hello, Roger. How are you? So, I'm going to look here, and I'm going to think what I'm going to do is find the walnut. This is Distress Ink, Distress Oxide, Tim Holtz. It's walnut stain. I need to grab one of my little brushes here. If I can find it. I can find it. I have all kinds of them. Just not when you need one, right? That's not what I need. Not either. Let's see. Let me see. There it is. This is what I'm looking. These are stencil brushes. Those will work, but these I got these from. I believe I got them from Temu. I believe I did. So what I do first is I go around the edges like that, but we're going to go into this just a little bit. You can put something else on the back of this if you wanted to. You'll have it decided. Hello, Robin. How are you? Hi, Marilyn. How are you? So good to see you today. Hope you're doing well. Hope the weather's been kind to you, my friend. So this just gives that edging to it, but we're gonna dry that a little bit, and we'll go a little further than that. You running errands? It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my glue gun on so it can be heating up. I usually forget that part. I'd like to again thank Kibby for having me. You guys stay with us. Join Family Favorites if you've not. It's a free group to join, and we'd love to have you. Thank Kibby for having me. Alright, so I'm going to take this brush. I just wanted to kind of dry those edges just a little bit. Hi, Sandy. How are you? And I'm just going to just go around in a circle. Just kind of give that little bit of color. Like that. Y'all see? I thought this was, I needed to get a couple of projects done. And I thought this was, I would share with you all. Some of you all know that the person it's going to, she lost her daughter. And this looks a lot like her daughter. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sure hope you feel better soon. We don't want any of our friends to feel bad, do we? That just gives that just a little bit of color. Takes a little bit of that stark white off of there, like we need it to. That. I'm so sorry, girlie. You feel so bad. Alright, so now I thought they would be pretty to take these and put them there where our I think it would make it look pretty to put those there. I'm going to do at least 3 or 4 of them. We got to do an odd number. We can't do an even number, right? Yeah, how that goes. So I cut 5 off there. We'll see. See how our glue gun's coming along. It's just about there. Just grabbing a paper towel here. Now just take off that edge off of that glue gun, so kind of helps with glue strings a little bit. Okay. All right, so we're going to put a little dab of glue right here. I'm just going to put this down. I love resin. I love resin as good as the next person, but sometimes stuff like this make a project really pretty. Get those don't that make that look so pretty with those real? This looks like that the real daisies on there instead of those on our picture. I think that made it look really pretty. So let me see what I did with mine. Yeah, it does. I really like that on there. I do. I do. Let me see. If we could find a place to really put that, thank you, Berlin. Thank you. I love that on there. So we're gonna. So this is gonna set up for us just fine, just like that. I know it. I love it too. And probably just because we can. I don't know about you all, but I love antique copper. So since I'm not putting anything on the back of this, we're going to put some antique copper and we're going to spread that on the back with a paintbrush. So we can get, no, I don't want that brush. Let's just get us a sponge and do it that way. It'll be easier anyway. Let's put some antique copper in here. Thank you. It's just the little things that you can add to a project that really makes it pop, don't y'all think? I just think it's just, sometimes it's just the little details that make it. We're going to put some, we're not done either. We're going to put some Totally Dazzled on these before we get done. In her hair, but I think just a little, I know it does, don't it? I agree. Alright, so we're going to put that in there. We're going to put our topper on there. We'll be done with this one. I can send it to my friend. It's going to mean everything to her, so I am excited to do that. Okay. Right, we're done there with that. So we're just going to stand this up just like that. Let's sit that right over there. Move this out of our way here. A minute. I got the Ultimate Rhinestone kit from Totally Dazzled. I love it. But I need to find some just itty bitty, little bitty, some teal almost, and I think I see them that will match this. Okay. And my glue, got my tray. Let me get me a few just, I don't need that. Right. So we're going to put some, just some real pretty little gems in her hair. But I got these cameos. The cameos are absolutely beautiful. They are beautiful. All right. So we're going to put us a line right here. I think that's all we'll need. Sometimes you just need just a little. I can't see good enough to get that stick back in there hardly. Save my life. I cannot. Oh my goodness, it's hard to see them. All right, so let's get our pen out. Pick those up and just kind of set those right in there like that. See, and all we're doing is just giving her just little gems in her hair. Isn't that pretty? I think that's all we need for this one. I do. I think that's all we need. What do y'all think? Just set it there in her hair. And then it's going to go with the blue down in here. The green blue. And then it's going to also go with this. That we're going to put on top of it. So it's all going to mellow together. Turn this around where I can see where the center is. Okay. So now, here's what we have for this one. Isn't it pretty? It just sits right down like that. It'll sit just like that. As pretty as you please. So what I will do is I'll spray this with sealer once we're off the live. And we're going to go ahead and kind of work on our other one. Thank you. Okay, go right over there. Little. Thank you, Nabrel. The girl that I'm fixing it for, I think she's really going to love it. I don't even know what's coming. Better set that where that will set up and we'll fall. Get our. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. Thank you, Robin. This, I don't want these getting dirty, so I dirty a lot of my stuff up. But if you don't want them to get dirty, you need to put it back where you got them, right? So we're gonna put this back in our little pack they came in. Seal those back up, just like that. Okay. Now this one we're gonna use our butterflies with. Okay. Y'all see? I always forget that. Now what I'm going to do with this one is set it up against the side here. I need to cut that just a little bit more. Let's put this down here where I can sit up. And next after me is Miss Corey. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Appreciate being able to be here with you all. So I'll show you a couple of cute little. These are blocks from Dollar Tree that I've got. You can take a little block from Dollar Tree and make something beautiful out of it like we just did, right? Just a little printable, a little bit of paint, a little bit of glue, right? I don't like seeing that white on there. So, y'all may not be able to see it, but I can. So, I don't want to see it. We're going to, that's still on there. Yeah, you better, girl. And again, join Friday Favorites. If you have not, it's a free group to join. A bunch of Toned Up Crafters are coming up all day. You'll have Sherry started us out. After me is going to be Corey. And Giselle Rendell's going to be in there today. There's just several. John Maryland's going to be popping in today. Now this print here is one that I got from Erin. Erin's Crafty Delights. And she's changed her page. I mean, I cannot say my soul. Cannot remember what it is now. Can't remember. And if y'all put it in there, I can't remember. I don't remember seeing that. A little further over. I just want to make sure. I don't like to get my Mod Podge outside of my print because you can still see that. And if you're doing the iron-on process like I am, it'll pull that glue up and you can see it. I don't like that. You're off today? Getting errands done? Well, that's good. I'm off today, too. I'm probably going to go for a walk after this because it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Drink of water, sorry. So glad to be able to be here with y'all today. This is a treat because I don't get to do it much. Hi, Jackie. How are you? How are you, sweetheart? Oh, there we go. Okay. There's one thing about that little iron. It won't let you leave it on very long. It gives you that warning that it's like, hey, you still need me? I'm still here. Alright, so I'm going to put this on, just like that. And you saw that I held my hand down there just a minute till I got it on there. Going on there good. So, I thought what I would do is we're going to put us a butterfly on here. Y'all know I love my butterflies. And these are lace butterflies. Aren't these pretty? So what I do, depending on what I'm working on, I'll put these down. And I don't think I'm going to put a bow on these either, but I bought these flowers at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to show you guys. Can you see these in the pack? They are so pretty. So pretty. And that we've got green and we've got pink in our, I think we're going to put some flowers down here instead. In that corner instead of, but we got work to do before that. So I'm going to take our Distress Oxide and Pickled Raspberry. It's like a really pretty pink color. We're going to do the same thing around the edges of this as we did the other one. And just kind of go around it and give it that pickled raspberry color. So pretty. You all probably can't see this as good as I can, but on the, we'll paint the back of this. I don't know that I'll have time to do it during the live, but we'll paint the back of it. So we're going to dry that just like we did the other one. Oh no, honey, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better sooner than later. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of people that have been sick, and knock on wood, and I am knocking on wood. Believe you me when I say I've not been, even working in the public, I've not been sick, and I'm so thankful I've not gotten this stuff. Glory's been sick. She got it real sick there for about a week. She was so sick. She really was. Sicker than I've ever seen her. I hope you all feel better. Just a little bit of that paper. I didn't like how it looked. Alright, so we're gonna take a brush with this too, and we're just kind of gonna go around that print. Okay. Bye, Roger. Have a good day. I love using these distress oxides for a host of different things. It's really pretty. Ooh, got too much right there. Hi, Donna. Okay. It's okay, sweetie. I'll wave at you anyway. I wanted the white on here to make it pop. Almost like little clouds there. Pieces of white, but pieces of pink too. I think that's so pretty. Do that. We're gonna dry this a little bit. And I've got some Ruby things that we're gonna put on her. As you can see, she's got flowers all over her, but she's also got that real pretty earring on her. And so we're gonna put some of our gems on her. And I'm just going to lightly make this like a light pink. I don't want that dark pink, so I'm just using what I've got on my brush left to just see, to make it just a very light pink, just a little bit of, just to blend in with our stuff. Thank you. And now here is where you've got to be very, very careful. And I actually know what one of these are today. It is. This is Reba Rose, Barbara. So, let me see. I'm going to put that right there, I think. Yeah. Now be careful because this has so many holes in it with the glue. You've got to be careful. So that's why we have the finger. And I've got an excess glue up there just because we don't need it on there. I grab it with my finger right quick. I know, ain't that pretty? Whew. Okay. Off. Whoop. That off a little bit. A little bit more. Just a drop right there. Hold that. Put that over there so we'll get on our. So, let's see. I have black butterflies too. They're pretty too. You can, and I don't use black that much, but what you can do is you can take a color, certain colors. And I bought this shirt just for the lace the other day. Just for the lace. So I'm going to cut some of this off. Isn't it pretty? It's very pretty. I'm just going to cut. I can get it situated here so I can grab a hold of it to cut it. Let's see if I might be able to tear it. It's not going to tear without tearing it up. So we'll just keep doing it the way we're doing it. This strings off of here. Let's see what we got here. And I buy stuff like this, or you can do curtains, or you can do tablecloth, or whatever, just for the lace. I love lace. Okay, honey. Yes, you know what? Let's see. Thank you. I'm so glad you all could be here today. Glad I could be here today. I'm going to just kind of, I think, run that lace down this one side. Like that. I just like it being on that one side. I don't have to be all over it. Okay. Cut that off. We're going to put our gems on here. And I'm not going to have time to do that, but I'll post a picture later with all that on there for you guys. I just think that is so pretty to have that on the side like that. We are going to run a bead of glue right there, right quick. And put it down even quicker so we can get our lace on there like that. Most lace is kind of stretchy too, so you can kind of, you just got that on the side there, on that, like that. And then we're going to put our flowers, kind of liven our flowers back up. Aw, I'm glad you did too. Thank y'all for joining me. I'll go over and watch Corey. I'm just about out of time here. And you go watch her and her beautiful painting. She's very talented at what she does. She really is. I'll put that one right there. And put that other one, the third one, over there. Got to do an odd number. You know how it goes. And then we'll put our gems on there, and I'll post a picture of this later. Talk about a multimedia project. That would have been a good one, wouldn't it? Look at that. You see it? I think it's so pretty. Oh, got that them glue strings all over me. We can start our gems a little bit. Get my Mod Podge covered up. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love it too. I've gotten to, I used to like kind of, I don't know, I think I've changed my styles a little bit. I used to really like the, you know, farmhouse stuff, but I've got to where I think I'm transitioning to shabby chic a little bit. I really like it better. Then yeah, we're gonna put her some, I've got some real pretty red here. We're gonna put in her earrings, and then we're gonna dress her up. She'll be ready for Mardi Gras, won't she? Isn't that pretty? And then here's our other one. Here's our other one that we did as well. It's our first one we did. So let's get, nope. Let's get us some pretty red ones here. And there's enough gems in here to last you a lifetime. I'm not even kidding. There is. So pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Who does not love Totally Dazzled? If you don't love it, it's because you've never used it yet. It's a fact. Oh. Yeah, I know it. Yes. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to, and I'll show you all kind of where I'm going with this. You can see her earring, but look what happens when you put that gem on there. Can you see that difference in it? See how it shines? Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. And we're going to put gems in her roses, and we're going to dazzle up her earrings a little more. So you guys stay with us today. I appreciate being here with you all. Y'all join Friday Favorites if you've not. We'd love to have you. Such talent in this group of ladies. I love being a part of their crew and part of this great group of ladies. So, but there's the earring. I just wanted to extend it just a little bit. And I don't know if you, with the lighting in here, I don't know if you can see, but just one at the top and one at the bottom. It doesn't take much, just a little bit to just cause just such beauty, sparkle, elegance, right? You can make something beautiful with just a little bit of accents, you know, out of something that was just a print, right? Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Yeah, and we're always learning all the time, Sadie. That's the wonderful thing about being a community of crafters is you learn from everybody else, right? You learn from everybody else. So it's 2:01. Corey's live, so you guys go over and see her. Remember to choose kindness, ladies, because you never know what somebody else is going through. I appreciate you being here. Love everybody. Love you all. Have a great, wonderful day, everybody. I will see you guys over there. Bye.